Hello, you delicious indigos of the Indigo Room. Welcome back. And thank you for joining us here on the Indigo Room for Indigos. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining us. And if you are returning, welcome back. I hope you had a delicious day today. This is an energy check for the week for our Indigo Collective. We're going to be doing a reading which is called the Angel Spread using the Angel Tarot deck. I love this deck. I just love it. I was going to use the Lenormand deck, and um, our guides said no. Use the Angel deck. I was like, okay, all right. So we'll be using the Lenormand deck though for other readings, but for the collective, they wanted us to use this deck. And I hope you guys are well. How are you doing with this passing of the solar eclipse? It's pretty powerful on this end for me. Woo! I'm still going through it. Crazy dreams and even some psychic attacks. You may have felt or experienced that. I don't know if you did. I know I did. So the spread we're going to do today is the Angel Spread. It's really very simple. And we're going to call on our guides and our angels from the blue realm. Holy Spirit, Mother, Father, God. What do you want indigos, your indigos, to know today? Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Protect all indigos as they watch this video today. I am just very thankful to still be on the planet. Eight of Swords. We don't do reversals. So the middle card is a situation that you're currently experiencing, and we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is restriction. Some of you may be feeling restricted, isolated. You may be dealing with some fear, change. It's kind of apropos for what we just experienced. You will be feeling this last eclipse, which was in Scorpio, either a few days before it, maybe a week before it, and a week after. So just because it happened on the day does not mean it's over. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You may be still feeling it. So we have the restriction is our center card, and that's what we're dealing with right now. And you know that there's a change that should come. You just don't know how it's going to come or what to do. I can understand that. I can understand that, indigos. You feeling a little restricted right now? I know I'm feeling a little restricted. Okay. So this is for me too. You may be feeling isolated. You may be in a relationship with a partner who will not commit or open up emotionally. And you may be feeling blocked or sidelined at work or even in your social circle. However, you can find a way out. You can find a way out. So we're going to look at what will your wish bring you once you get up out of this restriction. And we have the Angel of Dreams. This is our second position. It's the Angel of Dreams. And the Angel of Dreams is a major arcana here. It's the Moon card. And the Moon card represents, it illuminates. The Moon card illuminates a strange landscape. If we look at it, we have wolves howling at the moon. Can you see that? Trying to make it clear. And this is called the Angel of Dreams. And you see an angel that was sleeping. She's sleeping on top of the moon, pink feathers falling down into the water. And you also have two different colored wolves there. One is black, one is white. And the moon also represents sometimes things that are hidden, right? So let's see what our book has to say. The moon illuminates a strange landscape: wolves, rock pools, a meandering stream, feathers, and an angel dreaming on a full moon. Her sleep may not be blissful. Two wolves cry are a symbol of unconscious unrest. Well, that goes along the line with restriction. And the moon represents mysteries, illusion, and the inner self, while the angel feathers show the drift of thought into a pool of emotion. You can see the angel feathers falling down into the pool. You may be feeling very emotional right now. Well, that's not surprising since we just came out of the new moon as well as the solar eclipse. And the card is numbered, what is that? 18? You know me with these. No, it's not 18. Yes, it is. It's 18. 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9, and the number of intensity and tension. Well, that goes along with restriction. So the meaning is the angel of dreams brings an uncertainty, dreamlike quality to your life just now. It's what you see. What you see is an illusion, or can you trust it? A situation will become clear in time, but your inner knowing will offer you the answers now if you listen. The angel of dreams also comes up in readings to show a crisis of confidence and self doubt, or idealizing a person or situation when you don't have the facts. Or on a spiritual level, it also invites you to pay attention to your dreams, which, I was doing. I had a really weird dream last night, child. It was like crazy. I dreamt I was back in high school. Now, if you know my age, that doesn't make sense. And it wasn't even my high school. I don't even know what high school this was. And I didn't know any of these people. And I was trying to join the band. And I never played in the band. I used to play violin, but I never played in the band. And I didn't know any of these people. And in the dream, it was a lucid dream because I was thinking, well, what am I doing here? Whose dream is this? Anyway, I woke up, I wrote about it, but I still haven't got any clarity out of it yet. The angel message for this particular solution is your intuition. Your intuition will speak to you. Take notice and trust that any changes you make as a result are for your higher good. And your power affirmation is, I appreciate what my intuition is telling me and connect with my deeper self. So the answer, okay, what your wish will bring you is following into your intuition. So we got restriction, which is really not a wish, but maybe you want to get out of restriction, right? So you want to get out of restriction, and what getting out of restriction will bring to you is you paying more attention to your intuition. I know that when you are having self doubt or fear or any of these things and feeling restricted, you can't really hear your intuition and it's leading you in the wrong direction. So the next card is what's blocking me and what opportunities um, do I have for these unblocks to unblock myself. So we have the Queen of Cups, which represents sensitivity. I've been often told that I'm too daggone sensitive, but sensitivity is my superpower. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. And it helps me. It really does. It helps me to be able to discern certain energies and what's going on with them. So we have an angel here. She's in a shell. She's in the ocean. She's holding a cup. The Queen of Cups, sensitivity. The Queen of Cups is really about love. All right. And maybe you're blocking love out of your experience. That could be a possibility, right? If you're feeling restricted, you must be blocking some. You must be blocking some love. I'm just saying. So she also represents intuition, um, creativity. The Queen of Cups. Let me get my glasses, child. The Queen of Cups um, is the Queen of Hearts. Her world turns on emotion, relationships, and giving. As an individual, she's compassionate, generous, and protective towards you, and she often represents the ideal friend, family member, or partner. So perhaps, you have, or it's you, that is the Queen of Cups for everybody. Or maybe you have a Queen of Cups in your life, a partner or a friend, and you're blocking them. You can reach out to them as well. She asks you to express and honor these aspects of yourself, which is your intuition, your creativity, and your sensitivity, and listen and acknowledge the feelings of others and give time, love, ideas, and support. In your projects, look inward. Go into your imagination and soul to solve the problems and come up with innovative ideas. I do that all the time. Okay. When I got a problem, I go write it. I go into my meditation, go within and pay attention to what my intuition is telling me. I often get ideas. I often get hits on what to do. And when I follow my intuition, I'm never steered wrong. It may feel sometimes like, is that the right choice? Should I be doing that? Listen, if it's coming from within, it's the right choice. Don't listen to your head, listen to your heart. And then when you come out, your head and heart can make a really good combination. But if you just always do head over heart, and you're only listening to your thoughts, and you're not paying attention to what's going on in your heart and your intuition and following that part, you know, you're living in an unbalanced situation. You're living unbalanced. So we want to get some balance in here. Okay. Not always, always, always just follow your intuition, but you want to use your intuition and your mind together in balance, in harmony. Okay. So we have advice and action to take, which is right here. This is the Nine of Wands. And this is determination. Determination. Okay. So the Nine of Wands tells us to help us get out of this restriction feeling is hard work and determination, right? Use your intuition, figure out, go within, figure out what you can do to get out of a situation. It could be that you're in a bad relationship, or maybe there's some way to look at the relationship differently, whether it be a love relationship, a business relationship, a friendship, partnership you have, or relationship with your family that you got going on. There is a way to look at things differently, but you can only look at things differently if you go within. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. You're going to stay restricted. So we have a solution here, and it's hard work and determination. Now, listening to your intuition, it doesn't just magically appear like that. It's like magically delicious, like Lucky Charms. But when you find out, maybe if you have money situations, you're feeling restricted with your money, let's say, and you go into your intuition and you get an idea, you go within, you do your meditation, you ask your guides, you talk to your angels and your guides from the blue realm, and you have an idea, creativity, Queen of Cups, intuition, right? And you apply it with hard work and determination, you will make loads of money, quite possibly. So the Nine of Wands, again, is determination. You are in a strong position, but maybe feeling the need to defend yourself, right? Proving that you're every right to your status. It also can show tiredness, and you may have battled to get where you are. Try not to be inflexible in your thinking. Holding on too tightly may leave you feeling frustrated and underappreciated. Be proud of what you achieved and look forward. Where do you want to go next? Where do you want to go next? So it also is talking about frustration too, rigidity, which goes along with here, which is the Eight of Swords. So we got the Eight of Swords, but we're progressing now to the Nine of Wands. And the final outcome, the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune, the Angel of Destiny. This is what you're feeling, and these are the ways that you can get to your Wheel of Fortune, Indigos, because you did come here to do a great work. You may be feeling restricted in your work and trying to figure out what your purpose is. Why are we here? Why are we here, Indigos? Go within and then be determined to complete the assignment. And what's the outcome? The Wheel of Fortune. That's a major arcana. And the Wheel of Fortune is the Angel of Destiny. And the affirmation for this final outcome here is, I trust the universe to position me wherever I need to be. The Angel of Destiny reminds us that we are deeply connected to one another and to the spiritual realms. The wheels symbolize cycles of changes in our fortunes, our careers, our relationships, our home lives, while the stars, if you look at the stars there on the card, see that? See the stars? The stars signify cosmic shifts, which is just what we experience, right? We have been experiencing some heavy duty shifts in the cosmology of the universe. And this card stands for divine intervention and an understanding that there are greater forces at work in the world than we can control. Its number is 10, which means the completion of a cycle and also the start of a new phase in numerology. And 10 reduces to 1, which is the number of beginnings. So we are completing a cycle right now. We're in the middle of that, Indigos. And what this card is stating is that it's a time for new beginnings, but you also have help. You have divine intervention, which many of my videos I've talked about, your guides angels, archangels, ascended masters, right? Your higher self is all rooting for you. They are all rooting for you, and they're there to help. God, Holy Spirit. Okay? So be prepared for everything to shift, which is what this last eclipse in Scorpio is about. It's about death and rebirth, tearing down and rebuilding. This whole eclipse, well, it was a partial eclipse, it wasn't a full eclipse, in Scorpio is about tearing down and rebirth, transformation. That's what this year has been about for me, anyway. Perhaps it has been about that for you as well. You may benefit from unexpected offers, work opportunities, chance meetings. Your finances are going to be improving, and all other aspects of your life benefit from this wheels turning, including relationships that you may be stuck in or projects. Okay. Or maybe you're wanting to move. Your good fortune will be arriving in unexpected ways, so be open to whatever comes. And you may also receive messages from your angels and feel more intuitive and spiritually connected than usual. So the message here is whatever issues have affected you, know that your situation is set to improve. Know that your situation is set to improve. So we started out with feeling restricted. We found out that we need to go within. Do check within. Check your angels. Ask for help. Listen to your dreams. If you don't have a dream journal, get one. Sometimes the dreams don't make sense, but a lot of times they do. I've often gotten ideas in my dreams. I've often gotten ideas in my dreams. And then I can take those ideas from my dreams and apply them to my reality, real life, boots on the ground, right? And focusing on love and creativity. It could be a book that you need to write. Could be just going over to, maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you are needing to make a phone call to someone. Maybe you're going to get an intuitive hit. You just don't know what it's going to be. It could be so many things, right? So then you want to apply what you have received, the information that you have received, with determination and hard work, and do not be rigid about it, right? And the outcome, the final outcome, is the wheel of fortune. Are you kidding me? So whatever you're feeling restricted, focus. You may want to take a picture of that. I like that. I like it. I like it. Take a picture of it. I'm feeling restricted. I'm going within. I'm paying attention to creativity. I'm going to apply hard work and determination so I can get my wheel of fortune. All right, Indigos. Next, we're going to pull some oracle cards. And I do want to thank you all for being here. That is for sure. As the content in this video resonated with you so far, so we can continue to connect energetically, make sure to hit the like button. And please, if you're not subscribed yet, take a moment to do that right now. Make sure to click the all bell so you will be notified when we upload new content or when we go live. Let me know what you're thinking, or if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. You can connect with me and other Indigos more personally by joining our private Indigo Room group on Volley. Visit the indigoroom.org website for additional Indigo content, resources, merch, blog, coaching services, my books, the Volley app download, and to join our private mailing list. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the channel banner. And if you'd like to support the channel monetarily, our Cash App is $Indigo Room. Make sure to check the description. All important information and links are below. And I hope you're enjoying today. And whenever you find this message, it'll be for you. This is timeless because we're all on different timelines energetically. And in my next video, we're going to be talking about time as well. Well, one of these videos. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these again. So are you having very vivid dreams? Are you lucid dreaming? I know if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's when you're in a dream and you know that it's a dream. You're awake in the dream, fully aware that you're dreaming, and you're asleep in your bed. Okay? That was the kind of dream I had last night. I was well aware that I was dreaming, first of all, and I was in a high school. I don't even understand what that's about. I was in a high school going back, and it said I was out of school for almost a year. I was telling the band teacher that I was going to visit. I said, I've been out of school for almost a year. I came back. I want to join band. I want to be a band. I want to be in the band. I can read music. And in my head, I'm going, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I used to play the violin. I never was in the band, but I couldn't stop my lips from moving. I was like, whose dream is this? Whose body did I infiltrate? And I was talking to a cheerleader who was in the band, and she was explaining to me that this teacher was a really good teacher. And I'm looking at her, and I'm trying to say, well, where am I? And what school is this? And where am I? Okay? Because I clearly was not in New York City. And I clearly was not in any high school that I've ever been to. So I wrote it all down in my dream journal. I don't know what the significance is, again, like I said. All right. Thank you, angels, Holy Spirit, our highest angels and guides from the blue realm. What messages do you have for our indigos today? Now, these cards are practical as well as spiritual. All of these messages. Become a master student to become a master teacher. So you can become a master. Stand in your power. My words have healing power. This is for you, indigos. Okay? Use your imagination to create your reality. I am evolving to the grandest version of me. I love when I get to tell myself that. When I remind myself that I am evolving to the grandest version of me. I am success now. You are, indeed, a successful being. Okay, you want me to pull more? Our guide said they want us to pull some more cards. Okay. My throat chakra is open. I speak truth with love. Ask for help. This is something that I have to work on constantly. Okay. What I put my attention on grows. Okay. So indigos, become a master student to become a master teacher. Here's the thing. I am always a master student. Why? Because I'm always learning something new. I'm always learning something new about the blue realm. I'm always learning something new about myself and others. I'm always learning some new facet of my purpose here. And in order for me to become a better teacher, you have to be a good student. So if there's anything that you're interested in learning to do, become a master student at it. Learn all you can. And I finished last year as an older person of 60 years old. I finished going to school to learn coding, programming, went to boot camp. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I wanted to jump out the window several times. I wanted to throw my computer out the window as well, but I became good at it. I still am learning every, oh my God, it's never ending. Okay. I will probably never become a master teacher because I'm always going to be a master student at it, but I'm only kidding. But that's how you become a teacher of anything. You have to first become a student. Stand in your power. You are a magnificent being, whether you believe it or not. And oftentimes, you may doubt yourself. You may think you're not worthy. You may feel less than, or somebody makes you feel that way. Um, I encourage you to, and our guides encourage you to stand in your power. What does that mean? What does that look like? Sometimes you have to speak your truth. Sometimes you have to figure out what it is that is true for you, right? And stand in that truth and be that truth. And that's your power, your confidence, your happiness. You know, indigos are typically, not all the time, typically loving, happy individuals. And a lot of times people will tell you that, you know, you shouldn't be that way. I remember I used to walk through my old job, and people would say, stop smiling so much. And I would be like, why? They said, well, you know, nobody then they'll think you're happy, you know, the powers that be. But that's my power. That's my superpower to smile. Um, and this world will tend to beat it out of you, beat your happiness out of you, beat your joy out of you. Don't let them. Stand in your power, whatever your superpower is. If you're sensitive, somebody tells you that you're too sensitive. Like, I've always been sensitive my whole entire life, and I used to feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it anymore. I stand in that. That's my superpower. Because, see, I can check you now. I can check you. Your healing words have power. My words have healing power. Sorry. My words have healing power. Stay in that. That's your power. Your words have healing power. As an indigo, your words have healing power. Use them. That may resonate with someone. The words that you speak bring clarity, peace, joy, love, happiness to others. That's healing. That's a healing power. Use your imagination to create your reality. Where we're from, the blue realm, immediately what you think becomes your reality. You create like that with the quickness. Here, time has slowed down, and it takes a long time for things to manifest sometimes. Because number one, time has slowed down. And number two, we forgot how to use our imagination to create our reality. And I have some videos here that you can listen to from Neville Goddard. We go over a lot of his information, and it may help you to listen to some of those videos and how to use your imagination to create your reality. Because what you focus on, you bring about. So if you're focusing on lack, you're focusing on fear, you're focusing on restriction, you're focusing on doubt, those are the experiences we're going to have here in the 3D. I am evolving to the grandest version of me. Yes, you are, Indigo. You're evolving. Trust and believe. Every day. That should be your mantra. Every day I'm getting better and better. I'm evolving to the grandest version of me. There is nobody like you. There will never be another one like you. And you are evolving right now to an even better you. I am success now. This is one of my favorite I am statements. Okay? I say it often. I write it often in my journal. In my I am statement section, I am success now. That may be something that you would like to use as a mantra. All time is now. I am success. My throat chakra is open. I speak truth with love. Now, if your throat chakra is not open, that may be something you want to work on. Maybe you want to be a speaker and you have fear. That's because your throat chakra is closed up. Maybe you want to be a singer and you're afraid to stand out in public. That's because throat chakra is probably blocked off, or some area of one of your chakras is blocked off. But your throat chakra is open. Tell yourself that. I speak truth with love. I speak truth with love. This is the bane of my existence, asking for help. I almost set the card on fire just now. Ask for help. That's something that I grew up not being like. Asking for help was like not the thing, not the norm to do. You should be able to do it by yourself. Listen. Back home in the blue realm, we don't even really have to ask for help because help is always around because we're love. That's how we roll. But here, you do need to ask for help. Step out of your comfort zone. You may be one of those people that say, I don't need anybody. No, you don't. Not really. But you do. In this 3D that we're living, 4D that we're in, asking for help is not a weakness. Okay? You are not an island. You're not here by yourself. Even back home, you're not by yourself. But you really don't have to ask for help when you're home because you're back in the blue realm, because we're always helping. That's what we do. But here, I had to learn this. Even now, it still gets stuck in my craw. I like to, if I'm going to do it, if it's going to get done, I got to do it myself. Sometimes you have to ask for help and be able to delegate and be able to say, could you please do this for me? Can you take this off my hands? And oftentimes people don't ask for help is because many times you've been turned down. But I encourage you to ask again. You may have been asking the wrong people. Go within to your intuition. Speak to God. Speak to your guides. Ask them for help in helping you to ask for help. And your intuition will direct you to the right person to ask for help. Trust me. Well, you don't have to trust me. You don't know me, but you do know me. What I put my attention on grows. So if you're putting your attention on fear, you're going to have more fear. If you're putting your thought process on doubt, you're going to have more doubt. It's just self-fulfilling. It just keeps happening. It just keeps going on and on. So if you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, I'm evolving to the grandest version of me, you will become the grandest version of you. If you're focusing on I am success now, you are becoming success. If you focus on my throat chakra is open and you start, bringing in energy through your chakras, guess what? Your throat chakra is open and you start to have more confidence in your words and what you're speaking, and that your words have healing power. So if anything here resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below which one of these areas you need to work on. And if I can help you in any way, also leave me a comment below. And you can visit us, as you saw, in our Volley group. And it is starting to grow. So do pop over and visit. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to join us and download the app. And I hope to see you again on the next video. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. You beautiful indigo beings of the Indigo Room.